It is super cheap for Westerners to live in the Philippines. You can live on like $500 a month. That is a complete lie, okay? You can live much more affordably in the Philippines than you can, say, in Western Europe, in the United States, in Australia. That is absolutely true. But if you come to the Philippines and you are trying to live a Western lifestyle in the Philippines, you're actually going to spend more money, more than likely, than you would back in your home country unless you assimilate. So it is possible to exist for those crazy low figures that you see on some vlogs, but I wouldn't exactly call that living. If you adapt, if you live like a Filipino does here in the Philippines, certainly you can exist, you can survive on those low amounts of money. But I would say, as a single person, to have a life that you're going to enjoy, I would say $1,500 a month would be enough to cover that, have a good life in the Philippines, and have time to enjoy yourself. If you're single, to go dating. If you're married, to take your family on trips to different island hopping adventures, to go travel the rest of Asia, then you could do that on those types of figures, and you could have a very good life. But it is more expensive than most people think when they first come here, and generally after 1 month living in the Philippines, if they haven't spent any time on the ground, they find that they've spent a lot more money and are spending a lot more money than they had budgeted for and they had anticipated.
But after a while, it becomes annoying as hell when almost right away, within the first paragraph of them chatting with you, the first few sentences, they're asking you for money. Okay, it's just one thing that just irritates the hell out of me. I get tired of hearing it all the time. I don't send them any money. The girl I'm seeing right now and been there and spent much time with her has never ever asked me for anything, ever, never. Okay, do I help her out a little bit here and there? Yeah, of course I do. And she doesn't like to take it, but she's never asked me for anything. And I've known her the first year that we knew each other. I never gave her any money and she never asked for anything.
Over the years, I've met many expats who have dated Filipinas and learned some very valuable lessons. A guy from Australia who had many businesses and actually lived in the Philippines for over 15 years. He told me that his biggest regret was telling Filipinas that he had money. He also told me to always downplay the amount of money that you have. He went on to say that not all families are like this, but there are many that are, and they don't care if you are a young man or an old man. If you have money, that is all they care about. It's true and very sad, but some expats fall in love with bar girls and have a really difficult time. From what other expats have told me, they don't see you as love or a romantic partner, they see you as a way out. I really feel bad for these guys because, you know, I really get it. I mean, think about it like this. You see a beautiful Filipina who's working at a bar or a club. You get talking and she tells you that she only makes $200 a month and she hates her life here. She's single and she just wants a better life. If only there was a nice foreign guy she could meet. Now, as a guy, I can relate. I can see the thinking. You can think, wow, she's a damsel in distress. I could really be the hero in this story and help her. The thing is, it never normally works out this way. Reasons is because men meet the wrong kinds of Filipinas and make some really silly choices. Most Filipinos are great people, but if you go to the bars or the clubs or anything similar, you will find that most people there are just trying to survive, and that comes way before love or romance. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is hundreds of happy ever after stories, and if you have any stories of your own, please let me know below.